Second recommendation, accountability. The Select Committee has made criminal referrals to the Department of Justice, and both the Department of Justice and other prosecutorial authorities will now make their determinations on whether to prosecute individuals involved in the events resulting in an attack on the United States Congress on January 6, 2021. Additional steps may also be appropriate to ensure criminal or civil accountability for anyone engaging in misconduct described in this report. Those courts and bar disciplinary bodies responsible for overseeing the legal profession in the states and the District of Columbia should continue to evaluate the conduct of attorneys described in this report. Attorneys should not have the discretion to use their law licenses to undermine the constitutional and statutory process for peacefully transferring power in our government. The Department of Justice should also take appropriate action to prevent its attorneys from participating in campaign-related activities or as described in this report, activities aimed at subverting the rule of law and overturning a lawful election. This report also identifies specific attorney conflicts of interest for the department to evaluate. Here, talking about the Department of Justice. So here, the committee, without taking names, is talking about bar licenses being reviewed for people who took part in the plotting of the insurrection, who took part in the seditious conspiracy. And that includes Kenneth Chesbrough, John Eastman, Rudy Giuliani, Sidney Powell. What other lawyers were there? There were so many lawyers who were bar licensed, who knew better, who went ahead with this seditious plan anyway. And the January 6th committee recommends that these people have to face investigations by their bar associations, if not also the attorneys general in these states. And we know that Georgia has taken up the cause before anybody else. We learned recently that Michigan has done so as well. Donald has a lot of problems in New York, and I don't know if they're going to bring up New York. I don't think 2020 there was a problem in New York, but there was a problem in Pennsylvania. There was a problem in Arizona. There was a problem in Nevada, and attorneys generals in those states need to take up this recommendation by the committee.